Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current posts, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed that endless, eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Well, today, we usually do market watches on the channel, but today we're going to shift things a little bit. We're going to talk about TCG player and just a small guide, for you guys to know, like, yo, Jay, I was thinking about starting my own store, have all these Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't know what to do with them. I might want to, sell some of these and things of that nature. I promised this a long time ago, man. It's hard, but that's fine. You got to choose your heart. You know what I mean? Like I always say, but, getting the time in to squeeze this in alongside a market watch, you know what I mean? But I believe this is going to be a great video. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this type of content and click that bell. Not just market watches, but guides and things of that nature. Today is going to be, short and sweet, just a small guide. It's an intro. I'm thinking about maybe making a full-blown guide for my members, man. Right now, we just have 2 members. Shout out to, Haver and Sage. I'm just trying to find ways to provide value, for those future members and the current ones as well. So maybe I'll do that. Just provide a full guide for those over there, even though I think Sage already has a store, so shout out to him and his store, what I mean. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm thinking about that, for my members, just a full guide, like just going through all the details. But today is going to be a quick skim, through it, just talking about like how to register and like things to consider and things of that nature. So we're gonna get to it. So it'll be a little bit of a different format today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, because I know when I was starting the channel, a lot of you guys are like, Jay, come on, give us a guide. I want to start my own store, but I want to see the flow of things visually and how to do that and things of that nature. So let's get to it, guys. Before we do so, again, don't forget to subscribe, click right here and that bell, and then also destroy that like button, as it really does help out the channel. And none of this is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Show me the cards. Wait, not the cards today. Show me the guide, Jay. So again, today is a quick guide about TCG player. We're not sponsored by them yet. Nah. We're not sponsored by them or anything like that. It's just a small guide. The point of this video, if you want to create your own store, right? You're like, Jay, I have, a couple of cards here and there. I want to make the extra bang for my buck, and over here, where do you see that? Here, you can see, you can actually choose store credit or your bank account. So that's the good thing. They provide you options like, if you want to buy more cards, then you can sell cards to buy more cards. Or you can, just sell it for cash to your bank account. So that's always nice. But again, here's TCG player. Everyone comes here for the most part to buy cards they need. I need Barone, I need the meta, I need this for my deck, and they come here. You guys purchase your cards, so that's easy peasy. 95% of you guys probably already know how to buy a card on TCG player. So how to sell, you know what I mean? That's the focus today. By the way, there's a featured section here that no one pays attention to for the most part. Like, I know when you guys come into TCG player, no one scrolls down, man. Come on now. At least I don't. We always go to the search bar here. But it's nice to see Wake Up Your Elemental Hero from Maze of Memories. A lot of Maze of Memories cards, wow, being bought. And then obviously Nib. The featured card usually are cards that people are buying, a lot, and that's always a nice feature to have here. Then up here, obviously we have the different types of trading card games. Obviously this channel focuses on Yu-Gi-Oh, so mostly we're gonna stick for that today. But it's nice to know that, if you want to buy Pokemon cards, you can come over here and also buy and sell Pokemon cards as well. Of course, most of you don't collect these. We stick to Yu-Gi-Oh. Same for Magic. I know some of you guys also play Magic as well. It's nice to know that if you, by any chance, have some Magic cards, you can sell those as well. And then Dragon Ball Z, man, I love DBZ, DB Super, man. I'm a big fan. Honestly, I can't watch anime unless it's dubbed in English. I just can't do that. I know most people like it in the original Japanese and things of that nature, but that's a conversation for another day. I love me some DBZ. Honestly, I don't have the cards though. That's crazy, man. Honestly, I should start collecting these just for the love, of DBZ and DB Super. Obviously not, these crazy prices, but maybe cheap holographics. These look nice, man. So I'm slacking. I don't own any cards. Because some people are down on this, like, oh, no one plays this anymore, no one cares. But I would just do it just for the love of DBZ. Maybe I need to get in that. But yeah, you can sell cards from them too. And then One Piece is the latest and greatest TCG release with new cards, and it was new a couple of months ago, I believe so. Or time flies by. How long has it been? But the whole point is, you can sell these too. I know there's a lot of people making good money, buying these, holding for the long term, because they just came out and they're gonna get harder to get. So it's nice to be able to sell cards online. Of course, you can also go to eBay and other places, but today we're just discussing the platform that is most used here in the US. You know what I mean? And obviously you can come here, Digimon as well. Just any of these guys, any cards, any TCG cards that you have, you can come in here. And obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is where it's at and the main focus of today. You might have high-end cards and things of that nature. You can always swing by and just come over here and sell these cards on this platform. That's crazy. And the demand is always sky high. Let's check Nibiru, for example. Look at that. Just today, guys, as we record this video, look at all these sales. Just today, and the day just started. This is people actually making money. You know what I mean? For the most part. Of course, you don't know the entry price, what price did they get it, and things of that nature. And we're going to discuss the fees, that TCG player does have, to keep that in mind. But honestly, it's just great to know that the game we love, that's what I always preach. Like, if you love cardboard, you know what I mean? If you love cardboard, right? And it's just, it looks beautiful, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Usually we're always buying cardboard, right? But sometimes, let's say this card, I bought for 3-4 billies, it doubled up. If I'm not using it, I'm going to sell it. You know what I mean? Because, of course, you need to know there's speculation. Is it going to go up from there, Jay? When do we sell? And things of that nature. I always like my 2 to 3Xs. I like to plus and profit and live to fight another day. Sometimes you can get 5Xs or 10Xs, of course, and even more than that. Sometimes you can only get a 0.5X. You know what I mean? The whole point is, if you buy for a price today, let's say 5 billies, and you can sell for 6 billies tomorrow, then that's good, of course. Clean profits. You know what I mean? Like, there's fees and stamps and envelopes and all that good stuff. And again, for all that stuff, I plan on making a full-blown video for my members on the channel in the future. So stay tuned for that. Going through what envelopes I use, how to get stamps, the printer I have, and things of that nature, all that. But today I just want to focus on, like, Jay, I want to start selling cards. How do I create my account? Where do I go? And just the solid information that you guys might need. So yeah, man, it's always good, because then you can sell this at a 2X, or maybe buy a card that you currently need now, or that you've been wanting, and things of that nature. So you can make money on these platforms. Personally, throughout the years, I have like 5 years selling. I'm on the chat. Where's my store, man? I'm talking about that, and I don't even have, man, I'm slacking, bro. I'm slacking. I need to find my store. Where's my own store, man? I'm slacking. Let's see if we can find my store here. Card that I'm selling is Forbidden Droplet. Got these around 14, 15s. Where are you? Right here. And they're bumping up to 19s. So where's your boy? Your boy's right here. Just cracked 1,500 sales. Why? I mean, I don't sell. I'm very picky. Like, I don't be selling bulk for the most part. And things of that nature. I like selling cards like 5 billies and above, in the sense where I got them at stonks levels, like 5 and under, like 5, 4s, 3, 2s, 1s, under a billion. Then I sell at 5 and above, for the most part. And then there's always expensive cards that I cycle through the collection and things of that nature. But yeah, this is me, 1,500 sales. It's just tell people, like, when did I start? Like, how many years a seller has. Come on, TCG player, you should add that right there, like 5 years in the business or whatever. But yeah, I have multiple years. I made thousands of dollars selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and sometimes it's just too easy, and I'm just using all that experience to bring it. That's why we always talk about the market watches, what cards to get, what cards to sell, things to consider, and things of that nature. So again, shout out to all these people for leaving great reviews. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, again, Gold Star seller from Florida, shout out to FL. 1,500 just cracked that. So that's great. And yeah, man, so I sell on TCG Player, been selling forever now. That's why I want to bring you guys this guide, because I've been making money, man. I've been making a couple of racks a year, and that's good, man. It's like that tax money, it's good. So again, if we click here, you can see the cards that I'm currently selling, and things of that nature, the high end, the low end. And yeah, you can just go to the again, not too many cards, only 2 pages. It's like only 50, 60 listings, because I pick and choose the cards that I'm selling. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just slap a bunch of, because I don't like sending small orders, you know what I mean? Because you pay 50 cents for the stamp and things of that nature. Of course, there's ways to get cheaper stamps and to send cards and things of that nature, but that's for another video. You know what I mean? I like sending cards 5 billies and above that I got for cheap. That's what I focus on. I know there's a lot of people that sell bulk and they do well. There's other people that sell high-end cards like Starlights and OTs and things of that nature. You know what I mean? And to each their own. But yeah, this is my own personal store, as you can see here. And it's too easy sometimes. So, you know, I want to make sure that I brought you guys this information, you know, once again. So here, again, link in the description down below, our link tree. Shout out to the boys, a Semi-Limited Podcast. Great job. You know, if you're on a commute, bored at work, make sure you listen in. If you haven't heard the same thing, man, great podcast there. So much value. And then the socials. Don't forget, guys, to swing by. You know, I see some people joining the Discord. Thank you so much. The Twitters, Instagram, we have them all. You never know with YouTube. You want to have access to your boy, not just through here. So make sure, you know, that you follow all the fresh off the press channels, guys. You guys are the straight MVPs. All right, so here's the TCG player seller. I'm gonna leave the links in the description down below, any relevant links that you guys might need. So again, they have seller here. You click sell with us. Where is it? Is it up here? You know what, they always have that sell with us, you know, sell with us button. Where was it? I just saw it like discussing that, but I'll leave the links in the description below. It brings you guys over here. It tells you, like, you know, how you can sell cards with them, how to get started, you know what I mean, and things like that. Sell your collectibles to millions of people. That's true, man. That's why I like selling on TCG. They do have their fees, which we're going to discuss, but honestly, just keeping things straight, transparent as always. I like the fact that the demand is there. Most of us, including myself, this is where we shop, this is where we buy our cards, and this is where I sell cards too. Because that demand is there, that back and forth, that's what you want. You provide the supply, the demand comes in, and both parties are happy. So you would click this button here, and it probably takes you over here, as we can see, where you're just gonna put your first name, last name, your address, your city, all that good stuff. Know your customer, your KYC. You know, you're gonna put your zip and all that. Store name. You know, back in the day, One Stop Shop, I really do like that name. You know what I mean? Should I change it to fresh off the press? We'll see down the road. But yeah, then you choose store credit or bank account. Some people, they don't care selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards for cash. They just want to sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards to get other Yu-Gi-Oh cards per se. You know, and or you could choose a bank account where you just receive those direct deposits to your actual bank account. So that is not bad at all. And then, you know, you agree to the terms of service, boom, save. And then, you know, it takes you to the, where's a picture here, like to this right here, which we're not going to get into. Again, for my members, I plan like to actually show like me creating an actual store and like going in and going through all the details. Why? Because this thing takes time. You know, it would be like a 30-minute, who knows, maybe an hour review or guide, just literally taking someone from scratch where they can create their store, you know, with that video. Like, you know what I mean? That's going to be the goal. But today is the guide where, like, you know, if you know how to do these things, it's not that hard. I'll make sure to provide the links so that you guys can have access to the platform. So you would come here, you know, you would save, then it would take you in. And once you're here, where is it? Right here. Then there's a million options to go over. And it could get a little complex, you know, to discuss in today's video. But what we're going to do is provide that general info. So again, if you're a new seller, it's always good to review the FAQ. So again, how do I sell cards in TCG players? There's multiple ways, but like I said, you would just register here, and then once you're inside, you would list your card, and then once it's listed, people sell it. You should have like envelopes, tape, you know, where is this? Scissors, a printer. Those are things, you know, that you need to have in hand. You can't just sell just cause. No, you need top loaders. You need a what do you call that other thing? There's always like a top loader. And that other, and like plastic team bags, you know what I mean? So again, all that, I'm gonna make a full list. You know, I'm gonna show you guys on camera for my members. That's gonna come down the line, you know, how to actually like send out an order. Do I have an order here? Look, like I have an order right now, for example. You know, I just printed this here at home. It gives all the details. You would cut this off, put this on an envelope, stamp it. You know, where's the stamped envelope? Like here, just to give a preview. You know what I mean? You put your address right over here, and then that's it. Boom, you can drop it off. If the order is under $20, you can do that. If it's above 20, they recommend you adding tracking, you know, just to make sure that everything goes well. But yeah, where's the top loader? Let me see real quick. Let me see. Right here. Look, this is a top loader. Like you receive the cards, you know, and then you have these team bags, you know what I mean, that you use as well. Top loader, just a bunch of stuff. Again, today is not about like digging into those details, but just giving you guys an idea that is easy. It's easy. If I want you guys to get 1 point out of this video, it's easy to sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So some people are like, I'm too lazy. You know, I don't know how to do that, Jay. It's too much. It's easy. And people that have stores, you know, in the Discord and from the community, they can also tell you guys it's easy to sell. Like the actual process is super simple and super easy. That's why I love it, you know, and that's why I've made a bunch of money, you know, in the past, you know, half a decade. Why? Because it's easy. Again, you provide a W-9. Yeah, you know, if you live in the States, obviously they request that information just for tax purposes. And then listing inventory, we're going to discuss here. Right here, we're going to discuss this real quick for you guys, just to have that, just to give that insight. But again, we're going to go through this, but in the members video, what we're going to do is that we're going to actually show, like, you know, I'm a register and show, you know, over there as well. But again, as we can see here, we're going to discuss how to list those real quick, just that general overview. And then listings with photos. I've never made any listings with photos, so I haven't done that. You know, I don't ever feel like there's been a need for me, but it's always good to see the photo of what you're buying if you can, but I've never used this feature. And then shipping policies. We're also going to discuss that today as well, just the fees and things of that nature. TCG Player Pro, I think it's for what? It's like if you're like a brick and mortar store, you know, an actual store, then you could apply for that program. TCG Player Direct as well. You know, you need to have these conditions. Certified hobby shop, you need to actually be a physical shop for that. Then the fees, we're going to discuss that today. If you have issues, if you're going on vacation, you know, we're going to check that out, how to resolve an issue, and if your orders are missing. So we're just going to provide, again, overview. You guys can see all the information that is here. You know, that's why I needed to do like a further dedicated video where I don't want this one to go, look, damn, we're already 17 minutes in. It's crazy. But again, if you want to search a card, there's a seller portal. You know, that's where you're gonna come here, and this it looks like this. You know, you would search up here for your card, and then you would add it to your inventory. You can set the quantities here as well that you want to sell, set the price, you know, and all that good stuff here. You know, look, you set your price over here, and it gives you a total, you know, with the shipping and all that. You can match, you know, the current lowest listing, and, you know, little features like that. And then you publish. Then once you publish, you just see your listing, just like when you go buy a card, but, you know, you would be there, just like I showed with Droplet, you know, back here, which is a card that I'm currently selling, guys. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's pretty simple. You know, again, I know many of you guys probably want to see visuals and things of that nature. I'm gonna reserve that for the members, but again, it's simple. It's simple. You can come here and follow this, you know, these steps, and easy peasy. You'll list a card in no time. You guys won't regret it. It's just too easy, literally. And then you have TCG player fees. So again, here you see, depending on your seller level, you know, like if it's domestic or international, things of that nature, usually it's like around 10%, give or take, you know, 9 to 10%. For the most part. And then there's a processing fee here of 2.5% plus 30% plus 30 cents. Yeah, you know, this is a chart here. If you want, you can pause this, you can actually go through it. You know, these are the regular marketplace fees, you know, which most sellers, go by. And then you have the pro website fees, which is another service they provide. But yeah, man, I mean, 10% again is like 10-15%. Let's say you have $100 card, you know, they take 10 billies, you know, for providing their platform, sometimes 12, 13s, max of 15, then, you know, it is what it is. You know, who else are you going to sell it to? Maybe no one wants to buy it at locals. Maybe you don't have another platform. Maybe on eBay, you know, the demand is just not there on that day, whatever. But, you know, you want to come here, and it's fine. I've made a bunch of money. They make money, you know, with the fees. It's like both parties are happy. I just love having this platform where I know I can go to and I can sell a card that I no longer need or I want to make that profit on. Of course, again, you have to take these percentages into considerations when you're selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because it's not all clean money. If you sell a card for 5 billies, you got to consider, you know, the supplies, the TCG player fees, any stamps you or tracking you paid for. So all that, you know, those are considerations you definitely need to make. But again, just keeping things simple, here are the basic fees that TCG player charges. Then again, issuing payments, they do take a couple of days to actually, issue a payment. It won't be immediate. Look, if you ship, okay, 21 days. Yeah, it takes sometimes like a week or two for you actually, to receive the payment for the card you sold, but it's cycling. So, maybe it's been a week since a card you sold today, but then if you sell a card in 3 or 4 days, it feels like there's always coming money. You know what I mean? At first it's hard when you get your first couple of sales, but after you get sales ramping up, you're always receiving that money via direct deposit to your bank account if you choose so, or as store credit. I've never chosen store credit, but probably store credit is sooner, rather than if it would be to the bank account. That's just the logic behind that. But then we have managing payment options again. You update your information, level 1 or level 4. Depends what level seller you are. So again, you enter your banking information right here. You have a seller porter. You click payment information. You click edit, and then you put the type of account. You verify your bank account, and boom, that's it. Just straightforward, just like anything else. You know what I mean? Like any other platform where you would sell, like on eBay, Amazon, and things of that nature. So again, there's different seller levels, level 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it all depends. Like let's say for level 1, this is the default level, allowing you to list up to 100 total items. All new sellers begin here. The seller limits for your level 1 account are as follows: up to 100 items, up to $1,000 of items can list it at any one time. The maximum price for any one item cannot exceed $500. The maximum daily inventory quantity entry limit is 100 items. So again, it's just, you don't want scammers like coming in and listing an item for $2,000 and then they don't have the card and having to deal with all that. You know what I mean? And then there's requirements to move to level 2. For example, you have at least 2 orders that have reached the expected delivery date, EDD, and of 6 business days after you confirm shipment on the order. Your feedback ratio is 80% or above. So once you meet that, you move on to level 2, and then that starts ramping up and higher expectations until you reach the final level 4, which is where I'm currently at as a gold star seller, guys. And then we have hiding your inventory. That's the beautiful thing. If you're going on vacation, you just no longer want to sell for a while, whatever, you can come here and just hide the inventory for a while, and then you just unhide it and go live again once you plan to sell cards again. And then how do I get help? TCG Player, they do a good job, man, just providing that help, the escalating stuff and just resolving things. They really do a good job with that. If you have issues with a seller and things of that nature. And guys, don't do what happened to Sage. If Sage made an order and the card got bought out and the seller never gave it. Come on, man. Just, if you sell a card, stick with it. Stick to it. It's all about integrity when you're selling cards to people. They pay their hard-earned money, and time is time sensitive. Maybe they bought it exactly, maybe as an investment. And if you had it listed, don't come with an excuse. This happened, that happened, inventory issues. Come on, man. Don't do that. We need to be a better community. But, oh well, it is what it is. As we can see here again, easy. There's an escalate this thread button if you have any issues. And overall, guys, I don't want to make this too much longer, guys, but hopefully you enjoyed this. It's just a lot of general information that is out there already, but I wanted to condense it into this video and provide you guys a link where, like, if you guys are thinking of of creating a TCG Player store to sell cards, then you can use this video as a guide and the links, and you can actually get it done. Now, if you're like, Jay, I need, a little bit of extra help. I'm more of a visual guy. I need to see how you do it, and I want a guide in that way. Then we're going to probably provide that to our members in the future. So stay tuned for that. Again, you can join here. For now, we just have one tier list, and we keep things simple. And thank you so much for you guys providing support, man. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I just wanted to keep it simple, straightforward. I'm gonna provide this link, the link to register. Again, there's nothing additional. There's nothing here like, that I have a referral code or none of that. No, this is all straight information, just keeping things transparent. We're not even sponsored by TCG. We just wanted to make sure to provide this fresh off the press content. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to destroy that like button. Come on, guys. If you made it this far out into the video, hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. As always, thank you so much for your support, man. Just leave a comment down below. What do you think about today's guide? Anything you guys want to add, chip in? I answer each and every comment down below. Make sure you subscribe, you click that bell, and destroy that like button. Really does help out the channel. Thank you so much for your support, the subs, the likes, the comments, and everything, man. let me let you guys get out of here. Hopefully you guys found value in today's video, guys. Thank you so much for your time, your support, and your attention. Hope you guys have a good one.